Hello there, how are you? I hope that all of you are well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. So, welcome back. This is your Light in Darkness, and I am back again with another update and another beautiful reading for all of you once again. I'm so happy to receive such deeply insightful and thought-provoking update today because today's read is more focused on the lessons which you are either learning right now, getting presented with, or are finding difficult to comprehend, accept, and absorb. The very first message is coming up about the delays you're experiencing on your journey and the reason why they are taking place. A lot of you are in this state where you want things to happen overnight, where you want to see the results of your actions and the work you've put in, where you want to see your desired outcomes taking place and your desired changes coming through. However, I see that you are experiencing back-to-back delays, or there is this period of stagnancy, either within your own life or all around you, which is little heartbreaking, which feels little disappointing or discouraging at times. So I see that it feels like that, it feels this way, it seems that way because you are looking at this whole situation from only one angle, from your perspective. Right now, maybe a lot of you are not able to look at the bigger picture, at the bigger plan, because I see that there is a bigger plan at play, at work here, something that you are not able to reflect over, understand, or comprehend right now at this point of time. So that's why you're receiving this update, so that you can know why things are happening the way they are and what it is you can expect ahead of you. I see changes coming in. I see you receiving what you want and what it is you desire. I see you experiencing and witnessing the outcomes you want to see. I see you receiving your desired breakthroughs and blessings you want to receive. But the thing is that it wouldn't or isn't likely to happen at the pace you might want it to happen or when you might like it to happen. And there's a reason, big reason behind all of that. At every step of your way, at every next phase of your journey, there are things you have to either learn or unlearn, release, let go, or even accept. That's why you need time. That's why things are taking time, actually, if I put it precisely and little honestly for you, more correctly for you. I saw number 444 at when he said that. You shouldn't actually expect everything to work out for you at the pace of or at the speed of express train, because this connection is not designed to work in such a manner, in that way. Instead, it is going to make you and force you to give situations and circumstances the time they need, the space they need, or if there are people involved, then allowing them the time and space they need to learn their lessons. I hope I'm being clear now. Here, when I see this card of 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune along with the cards of Star and Hangman, this ain't just talking about you and your reunion here. This is talking about a bigger plan that's at play. This is also talking about us as humans, as mankind. This is also talking about our reunions and the return of harmony and love amongst us as humans. Many of the times, oftentimes, I've said that this connection is not given to you for you to have romance with your counterpart. This connection is given to you or is designed in a way to clear what no longer serves us as humans within collective, within our world. This is something I see that a lot of you are not able to understand right now. This is something you're not able to comprehend right now because you're so focused and fixated on yourself and the problems you're experiencing and your own life in general. And I'm not saying that you're at fault here for thinking like that or for wishing for things to work out miraculously for you when you want to. The thing is that we are getting challenged to challenge our own self and what we've learned so far. Here I see that this delay or these delays are taking place because there's so much for us to clear. There's so much for us to resolve, to heal, to let go, to accept, and to come out of from, which majorly involves our conditioning, our programming, and our mindsets, our belief systems. The reason why there is so much of resistance out there when it comes to you and your connection, the reason why there is so much of confusion out there is because of what we've learned so far and what we've been ingrained with. The kind of nonsense they've fed into our minds is what is causing all of this. And it requires time, it needs time for it to all get cleared away for good. I hope that now you're getting the point. Maybe you are confused or your person is confused. At this point of time, doesn't really matter who is. But the point is, it's stemming from something, and that something needs to get extracted first. And it's not that easy because the root cause is somewhere deep. And in order to go that deeper, you have to dig in. You have to peel off the layers. You have to remove all that gunk, all that soil, all that negativity that had been covering it all up all throughout these ages, centuries, and decades. That's why it's taking so much of time. That's why it's taking so many years or even months for you to resolve that one issue which just looks like can never ever be resolved. The reason why there are so many challenges for you on your journey, the reason why you feel so hurt and so depressed is because of there's something that's causing all of this. And that something can be anything depending on your personal situation. It can be a false belief, it can be a pattern you are repeating, it can be a template that needs to get shattered now for new ones to get created, it can be a mindset, it can be just one's ego and pride. As simple as that. I'm not saying there cannot be other factors. Get the gist of the message. There is something, and that something needs time for it to get resolved or extracted for everyone's highest good. For example, let's talk about religion and the differences which usually rise because of our backgrounds. It's not that easy to clear that out, to clear that negativity out from one system, to clear that hatred out from one system which had been deeply ingrained in an individual's mind ever since he or she started talking. It's not that easy to make someone realize the truth. It took you so much of time to realize the truth. Just look at yourself. It took you so much of time to become the person you are right now. It took you so much of time to realize that you are not meant to be a doormat in someone's life. It took you so much of time to empower yourself and treat your own self with love, respect, and honor, where all throughout these ages and centuries and years, you've learned to just give and give and give, and in return receive nothing. You've been conditioned to believe that a kind person is someone who is tolerant of everything, not realizing that that's not really the truth. That's just another way of promoting abuse and evil. Didn't it took a lot of time for you to realize that? Be honest with your own self here. That's why it's important for you to be patient with the process and with the changes that are taking place in your life on your personal journey. Because here we are healing as whole, as humans. It's not just about you anymore. It's about us now. Are you getting my point? In order for your person to let go of what had been keeping them away from you, they have to suffer. They have to go through the ordeals and the challenges and obstacles they'll get presented with. And many of the times they may fail to learn the lesson because of their conditioning, programming, and upbringing, because of other people's interference and influence. The thing is that one by one, each and every issue is getting dealt with. The issues you cannot heal on your own, the issues you cannot fix on your own. Divine forces are fixing them. Divine forces are healing them. Divine forces are taking care of those matters you are not able to take care of. So allow it all to happen, because here I see that no matter what they're going to do, no matter how many efforts your counterpart is going to make to remain the kind of person as they are, they'll fail. Every time they'll come up with something new, they'll fail and they'll experience something traumatic or catastrophic. They'll be forced to have a change of heart and change of mind, but it won't happen at the pace you might want it to happen. It cannot happen. The point is that because each and every issue is coming up on the surface. Each and every belief they have is getting challenged right now. Their own existence is getting challenged right now. So how can you expect things to pace up? How can you expect a person like him or her who had been restrained and constrained by so many people or so much of negativity and hostility and animosity, change it all overnight or break free overnight, all of a sudden? It's not that easy. And sometimes it can be dangerous. That's why you get advised to be patient. That's why you get advised to allow things to happen at a natural pace. Because there's so much out there you're not aware of. There's so much out there you are not acquainted with just yet. So focus on learning your lessons. Focus on becoming this person I see here who's all content with his or her own self, with whatever he or she has in his or her own life. Let your person learn his or her lessons. Let things happen the way they're supposed to happen in their life. Focus on yourself and your own inner growth and healing. And be content. Be at peace with whatever is happening, with wherever you are. Because that is what is needed here. A lot of you are feeling hurt, depressed and heartbroken because you are looking at the other side, not at where you are and what you're supposed to be looking at. That's the problem. I see your union happening here. I see you receiving what you want to receive, but before that, focus on learning what you are supposed to learn. It won't happen if you remain as the kind of a person you were in the past, as the kind of a person who used to think that the happiness is somewhere out there or with some person out there. If you won't change, if you won't learn the lessons you are supposed to learn here or are getting presented with, you might have to experience more such delays to come your way. Either you focus on what you have at present in your own life, or just look the other way. The choice is yours. It's all up to you now. Divine has got a plan, a very bigger plan. Just trust in that and have faith that when the time's going to be right, when people are going to learn their lessons because they won't have any other choice to, you will have what's meant for you. You will have what's destined for you. You will get to see everything you wish to see and desire to see, including your reunion or the changes you want to see in your person, in your counterpart for good. I see it all happening here, but before that, your focus has to be on learning, on growing and evolving, and on resolving the issues we have to resolve. First at our individual levels, then as whole, as humans. I hope you're getting my point now. There are so many issues which are coming up on the surface for you to realize. There are so many issues and truth which is coming up for you to accept. Focus on that. Become aware and spread that awareness out there in the world for other people to receive the help they need to receive from you. They deserve to receive from you. That's how we'll be able to bring the changes we desire to see. As I said previously, now it's not just about you. It's about us as humans. This Six of Cups here is not just about you and your union. This Six of Cups here is about us and our reunion as whole, as mankind. Get that message very clearly. Let me repeat that for you. Now it's about us as whole, as human beings here on this planet who are supposed to live in harmony with each other. Removing these barriers, these discriminations, this separation, this hatred and this animosity which isn't leading us anywhere. You are getting redirected towards fulfilling your purpose right now. Focus on that. The way God's molding you right now, it is supposed to heal some other person out there. It is supposed to inspire some other person out there who's possibly looking at you, who's possibly learning from you without your knowledge and awareness, who's possibly getting motivated to see how you survived through those tough times and how you're leveling up in your life, who's learning from your example. These are the kind of things I see that many of you are not looking at, because you're focused and fixated on that one outcome you want to see, on that one person you want to see coming back in your life. It's not like that person cannot come back. When the time comes, he or she will have to, because I see that that person won't have any other choice, as this person is going to contract back towards you. After getting hit by each and every person or situation, he or she is choosing over you. That's the kind of situation I see here. Them attracting as well as you attracting. But that doesn't mean it'll happen overnight without you learning your lessons and giving people or situations the space they need from you or your side. Don't make that mistake. You'll only end up attracting more troubles, more challenges, and more difficulties your way if you do so. Don't become impatient. Don't act in haste. Don't turn bitter. Don't try to rush things. Allow things to happen at a natural pace here, no matter how long it takes. Sooner or later, you'll get there. Focus on the bigger picture, because here Divine is trying to give you something that is going to exceed your expectations. I see your person getting rejected from each and every person he or she is entertaining right now. Doesn't really matter if it's happening right now or it's going to happen after a certain point of time. The thing is that it'll happen sooner or later. The thing is that sooner or later they'll find themselves realizing your worth and value and wishing to return back in your life. They'll find themselves getting flashbacks of you and your connection. They'll find themselves finding that courage, that confidence, and that fearlessness to face the people they have in their life who are controlling them or had been trying to keep them away from you. For that to happen, they might have to learn something, they might have to experience something, they might have to, deal with people or situations which might break them apart from within, tear them apart from within. All of this requires time, all of this requires space from your side and a healing period as well. It's not like one day they'll get hit by something, some sort of traumatic situation, and the next day they can come back. Not really. If they won't learn their lessons, it wouldn't work anyway between the two of you. That's why it's important for you to give the situation or these situations the time and the space they need from your side, because ultimately I see us all moving towards better, towards reunions, towards our reunion as together, as one, as whole, as humans. I hope you're getting my point now, okay? So in the end, I'll say that you have a lot of good things ahead of you, waiting for you. In the end, everything is coming together or is going to come together. In the end, your person or all of these people are going to find themselves feeling all disappointed, defeated, and hurt, realizing your worth and value. Gain knowledge, gain wisdom, learn what religion truly means, what is your dharma, why you were born, and what is the purpose of your existence here on this planet. Okay, so that's all. This was your update for today. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.